Hi friends, and welcome to my new series focused all around the Abyss dungeons, as they're called in the EU NA version, or the Void dungeons in the Russian version. I'm going to be going through every single one. I'll also then move on to the Legion raids as well, so you know how to do things like Volton and Beerkiss, and I'll even chuck in the Nargos guide. But focusing on this one here, this is called the Abode Death in the Russian version, or Demon Beast Canyon in EU NA version. This is the first Void dungeon you come into, and this now is the first boss that you'll fight. Honestly, it's a pretty simple fight. Avoid the red AoEs and avoid the big red puddles that he drops. Try and get some counters in with your counter skills, hitting him head on when he turns blue. But let's just go with the first main mechanic. This is an out and in mechanic. So the boss will jump up in the air and land, and the safe spot is initially on the outside, but then you quickly have to get on the inside to stay safe. So ideally here, like you can see, I wait on the outside of the AoE and then just walk into it. The second mechanic is this blue crosshair that will appear randomly on one of your teammates. This just means that after a few seconds, a big red AoE and a blood puddle will appear on the map at your feet. So ideally, when you have this, you want to either run to one of the sides of the map and let it spawn over there, because it does last a little while, just to get it out of the way so it doesn't damage you or your teammates. And it's good to know that if you impair the boss by lowering his impairment bar under his health, then all the puddles on the floor will disappear. Third one is very simple. He'll just do a big slow charging AoE. Again, just wait on the outside. Nothing more to worry about there. And for this fight, that's about it. Quite simple. You know, watch out for these big rolls that he does. They're really quick and they do quite a bit of damage. Stay out of the blood puddles. Don't spawn the big AoEs on your teammates, and do the out and in mechanic. After that, it's just some simple mobbing until you reach the last boss of this dungeon. He's got a few interesting mechanics, but again, it's reasonably simple, but let's get into that. So the first one's pretty simple. He'll do these big AoEs to the side of him, so just stand at the back or front and do damage. Then he also has these little red balls. He'll spawn at your feet. Again, nothing too hard, just dodge them. Again, you can counter this boss. He does a little teleport and then you can counter him straight away. So I'll be on the mind for that. Every time he teleports, try and hit your counter. And then sit back and listen to all of your teammates tell you how good you are. Next is an incredibly simple mechanic. Just dodge this very slow charging AoE. Then we come to the main mechanic of this boss. He will spawn these 4 red orbs around the outside of the map and then target randomly one of your teammates, jump to them and do a spin attack. What you need to do is stand next to the orbs, let him jump to you, you will spin and destroy the orb. There's no point in attacking the boss during this phase because he takes reduced damage. So group up, go to the orbs, let him destroy them until the blackness around the edge of your screen has gone. And that's about it for this Void dungeon, nothing too complicated. Trust me, they get way harder the further you get into Lost Ark in tier 2 and tier 3 content. They're absolutely amazing, so be on the lookout for my other guides from that. If you like the video, give it a like and consider subscribing. And if you want to join an amazing community, we have a Lost Ark Discord with over 1,400 members now that is full focused on Lost Ark. So link for that will be down in the description below. And until the next one, guys, I'll see you very soon. Cheers now.